Good afternoon, friends. Happy Monday to all of you. Friends, big changes have been made to the Democrats' Inflation Reduction Act. The Internal Revenue Service has just released a shocking announcement on future stimulus payments, and millions of seniors and families may be left out of receiving additional financial aid. Dear friends, please make sure you click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, the greater your chance of winning the giveaways.
Well, they couldn't be here. I especially want to thank Nancy Pelosi, who was instrumental in this law, and Vice President Harris for an incredible work she did. And I'm about to sign the Inflation Reduction Act into law, one of the most significant laws in our history. Let me say from the start, with this law, the American people won and the special interests lost. The American people won and the special interests lost. We're in a session of, for a while, people doubted whether any of that was going to happen. But we are in a season of substance. This administration began amid a dark time in America. As Jim said, a once-in-a-century pandemic, devastating joblessness, clear and present threats to democracy and the rule of law, doubts about America's future itself. And yet, we've not wavered, we've not flinched, and we've not given in. Instead, we're delivering results for the American people. We didn't tear down, we built up, we didn't look back, we looked forward, and today offers further proof that the soul of America is vibrant, the future of America is bright, and the promise of America is real and just beginning. Look, the bill I'm about to sign is not just about today.
There is some breaking news on another state stimulus program. About 23 million California taxpayers and their dependents will receive an inflation relief tax rebate payment after lawmakers reach an agreement on the framework of the 2022 to 2023 budget. But potentially several million other residents will not receive a check in their bank accounts because they do not file tax returns. In a statement, a spokesperson, Tony Atkins, said, after studying the various approaches to providing tax refunds, every scenario would have left out deserving Californians, but the approach ultimately approved in the final budget provides the most relief to the most people. The budget agreement applies to 17.3 million tax returns, affecting about 23 million Californians in all. But under Governor Gavin Newsom's original proposal of using DMV records to target inflation relief for California drivers, about 28 million people would have been helped. The Office of Assemblyman Phil Thing, chair of the Budget Committee, also told reporters that getting everyone on board for stimulus checks is more of a logistical issue rather than we don't care issue. However, friends, that still leaves millions of other Californians, including many senior citizens, out of the relief check. It should be noted that the budget does include more funding for some other programs that will help people, including increased assistance for vulnerable Californians who are SSI recipients or CalWORKS grant recipients. There is currently also more money in the budget for rental assistance, utility assistance, and health care subsidies. If those end up not being renewed by the federal government, California's budget deal would increase grants by about $39 per month for individuals and $100 per month for couples. CalWORKS is a program that provides cash and services to eligible families with a child or children in the home. Combined with previously announced increases, a family of three could receive as much as $194 more a month. The increases affect about 369,000 households. So friends, what are your thoughts on this? Do you think California should send stimulus checks to all of their residents? Please let me know in the comment section below. Friends, the keyword for this video is Henry Island. If you would like to enter today's Walmart gift card giveaway, please do click several of my videos and then comment below this keyword, which is Henry Island, and additional keywords of any video of mine that you watch. And friends, please make sure that you're also subscribed to my channel. Democrats' new climate, healthcare, and tax package includes nearly $80 billion in new funding for the IRS, which is supposed to help the underfunded agency staff back up and boost enforcement measures to collect unpaid taxes from wealthy Americans. The funding has become a political flashpoint in recent days among conservatives and some business groups who have claimed that the IRS will use the money to hire 87,000 new agents who will target average taxpayers. Senator Mike Crapo, the top Republican on the Senate Finance Committee, said the new funding would be used to squeeze more revenue out of Americans who make less than $400,000 because they're easy targets. However, friends, Treasury Department officials say all of those claims are false. Administration officials have reiterated that they will focus enforcement efforts on wealthy Americans and large corporations. The $80 billion in funding for the IRS is a small fraction of the Inflation Reduction Act, which is expected to include more than $400 billion in spending. It is meant to begin reversing more than a decade of decay and budget cuts at the agency. The IRS's budget has been cut by nearly 20% since 2010, impacting the agency's ability to staff up and modernize half-century-old technology. In 2010, the IRS had about 94,000 employees. That number dipped to about 78,000 employees in 2021. Since 2010, the agency's enforcement staff has declined by 30%. And according to the IRS officials, audit rates for the wealthiest taxpayers have seen the biggest declines because of years of underfunding. The new bill is an attempt to change that. The new funding is intended to help reduce the tax gap, or the difference between what people pay in taxes and what they owe in taxes, which the Treasury Department estimates is about $600 billion annually. The new money could help the IRS increase revenue by about $200 billion over the next decade. So friends, what are your thoughts on all these new changes? Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Well, my fabulous and fantastic friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video. Thank you, friends, for joining me here. I greatly appreciate every single one of you. Remember, I'll be announcing a winner in a video later today, so please stay tuned for that video. Thank you and have a wonderful and blessed afternoon.